Well, Brett, let's hope that's something that we don't see this time around.
You know, tonight, heavy rain likely, so flooding threat is there. Tomorrow, that cold air starts to come in, and so with that, we really get more concerned about ice, about travel concerns, and power outages. We're talking enough ice to bring down power lines.
Wow.
Winds will also pick up Sunday, so the power outage threat is still there Sunday as well. Lots to talk about. Talking impacts, again, tonight it's just rain. I think that aside from some wet spots and some ponding on the roads overnight, that's about it. Tomorrow it's ice, mainly the concern, and the power outage threat as well. Sunday, could be a couple of flakes around early in the morning. Aside from that, it's going to be a windy day as well. We'll talk about it more in just a bit. Doppler radar showing most of us kind of dry, right? There's some light rain falling here, but that low level moisture is on the high side. So we are seeing some fog and drizzle and some light rain. And with it, we are seeing lower visibilities across all of mid-Michigan. Visibility will stay low the next couple of hours. But overnight, when that heavy rain starts to fall, that's going to mix up the air in the lower atmosphere and should kind of get rid of the fog. But by then, the issue is then the rain, right? On campus right now, some fog and a lot of clouds out there, and it's still mild. 46 degrees right now. Most everybody is hovering right there in the middle, close to the upper 40s further south. Very mild air mass, right? Well, the cold front is to our north and west. It slides through by daybreak tomorrow, bringing with it that cold air, and that's when we start to talk about that issue of freezing rain. We'll talk about that more in just a moment. But with it, we do have a lot of colors on the map. Winter storm warning for most of us, ice storm warning further east. This is through Saturday and early Sunday. The bottom line, we are expecting a good amount of ice to accumulate here in mid-Michigan. So again, travel will be a concern, as well as power outages as well. Now following that, again, we also have the flood watch, which goes until very early Sunday. So some localized flooding, especially further south and east. Jackson down towards Hillsdale, near Toledo. The flooding threat is very high the next 24 to 36 hours. So most of the rain's down there right now, but you can see it's starting to spread northward as we speak. On the back side of this system, there is some cold air that's helping to change that rain over to freezing rain, maybe some sleet, and also some snow. But you'll also see the heavy rain approaching St. Louis. That heavy rain arrives overnight, and that's why the flooding threat will be introduced. You'll see it here on Future Track by about midnight. Here comes the heavy rain, and it's going to be all night long that we'll see this heavy rain. And I'm not going to rule out a rumble of thunder, believe it or not. I think the flooding threat's really more of a concern, but you might hear it out there. So here's daybreak on Saturday, 7 a.m. Some very heavy rain still moving through. But come 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock a.m., we're going to start to see that rain transition over to some freezing rain. It's almost certainly going to be freezing rain given the setup. And that freezing rain persists pretty much all day long. Here's 5 o'clock still coming down. Come 9, 10 o'clock at night, it's going to be widespread and could be heavy at times as well. But you'll notice that to our south and east, yeah, that's where the heavy rain is. Now by daybreak on Sunday, this system should be exiting, but a couple of flakes may fly before it exits. So talking impacts tomorrow, rain early in the morning, but by 9, 10 a.m. it transitions to that freezing rain. And that's what we're expecting pretty much all day long. So slick spots on the roads, and yes, power outages, a big concern. So rain overnight tonight will be around 40 by daybreak, colder north, milder south. That 47 high for tomorrow, that's going to be at midnight. Most of tomorrow will be in the 30s with rain very early transitioning to freezing rain. A very impactful Saturday. Sunday, aside from some snow very early on, it's going to be windy, and then we bring in some more chances for snow early next week. But if you don't have to go out tomorrow, just stay home and play with the kids, right? We were talking about
some great advice there, Brett. Thank you.